Huge protests took place in China against one of the largest real estate company, Evergrande Group. Thousands of people surrounded the headquarters of Evergrande in Shenzhen City, Chongqing province on September 12. They worried that the company would go bankrupt anytime, so they demanded repayment of loans and financial products immediately. However, the company not only refused to pay, it also called the police. Around midday, more than 60 uniformed security personnel formed a wall in front of the main entrances of the company, where protesters shouted at company representatives, "Evergrande, give us our money back." The protesters also pushed back and forth with the police, and at some point the police had to back down. However, the police, following higher authorities' order to crack down the protests, so hundreds of protesters got arrested and taken away that night. The Chinese state-run media did not dare to report the incident, and the news was also strictly sealed. In the early hours of the protest, a representative of Evergrande Company read out a proposal for repayment for holders, but almost everyone appeared to reject it. A protester used to work for Evergrande and had invested more than $15,000 said. They said repayment would take 2 years, but there's no real guarantee, and I'm worried the company will be bankrupt by the end of the year. Even though late on that day, Evergrande said that speculation about its bankruptcy and restructuring was totally untrue, but the company admitted on its social statement that the company is facing unprecedented difficulties. Evergrande also promised that it would do everything possible to resume work and protect the legitimate rights and interests of its customers. But right now, Evergrande is the most indebted developer in China, with liabilities of $305 billion. So the protesters worry that the company will be unable to repay investors, and that the company could be bankrupt anytime. Some videos circulating on Chinese social media on September 12 also showed that there were protests described as Evergrande related also happened in some places in China. Evergrande has many times vowed to repay all of its matured wealth management products as soon as possible, but buyers of Evergrande built homes have expressed concern about it, and thousands of them in recent months have also protested on Chinese social media and calling for help.